So just to give you a perspective of the sheer size of this thing, I'm here in North Colton, and yeah, look how big that is. What's up guys, RedlandeR here, and today is March 26, 2019, and today I decided to go out and check out all the cool construction that's going on around the city of Redlands and Loma Linda as well. There's a lot of cool things being built, like the new hospital that Loma Linda is building. There's some new homes that are being built on the border of Loma Linda and Redlands, and then on the far east side of Redlands there's a cool little Starbucks being built that we're going to check out as well. So I have mixed feelings on some of the things being built. One of them is the homes. I don't know if that's going to play a positive role or a negative role within the city of Redlands and Loma Linda. Now, as far as the new Starbucks being built on the east side of Redlands, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it's a positive or a negative, but I do feel that we have enough Starbucks within the Inland Empire. I feel like we have one on every other block. So I'm not too intrigued about that. And if you know anything about Redlands, it's run by small businesses. And I just don't see any advantage of putting another Starbucks there. I'd rather have like a small mom and pop shop. Those intrigue me a lot more. And I like the small business economy of Redlands. That's what makes it truly special. So I don't really like it when it's getting too commercialized. And so I see it as a negative. I don't see why we would need another Starbucks in that area when we have so many within the surrounding cities. But you know, I guess there's high demand. If they're building, there's high demand, but I think that we're getting a little too overcrowded with Starbucks, and I see that as an overall negative. Alright guys, so I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so I'm here at the Ford Street exit, and as you can see, the Starbucks is pretty much almost complete. It's looking really good. Like I said, the downside is that I feel that Redlands has enough Starbucks stores. Feels like it's like every block pretty much. You got one by Krikorian, you got one in Citrus Plaza, you got one in downtown Redlands, now you have one here. Like I said, I like the small business economy of Redlands. So I don't know if this is good or bad, but it looks good. It looks like the right side, there's gonna be some other shops that will be adjacent to it, so that's kind of cool. The parking lot looks nice, and if I zoom in over here, you can see that there's a sign for a new preschool. I don't know if that's what the building next to it is going to be. I'm pretty sure that since they're advertising it's a new preschool, I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. So here's the building that's adjacent to the Starbucks and adjacent to the LA Fitness on the Ford Street exit. So like I said, there's a sign that says preschool, so I'm guessing that's what it might be, which is pretty cool. I like that. More education the better, so I like that. And it's a beautiful building, and they made a pretty nice parking lot out here. So yeah, I guess we identified what the second building will be. So here's another view of the structure in its entirety. This is facing the 10 freeway east, and as you can see, there's still a lot of construction going on. They have this sign out here for the LA Fitness, and here you can see a Starbucks sign saying the city of Redlands and the Ford Street exit. This is right off the Ford Street exit, and yeah, I don't feel like we need another Starbucks, but it is what it is. Alright, so here we are on the corner of California and Citrus once again, and as you can see, the construction is progressing. So as you can see, the construction's going. One downside that I really hate that I mentioned in my last video on this project is that they tore down orange groves. I am definitely not in favor of that. I think that the orange groves are the trademark of Redlands, and I would hate to see them torn down. There's going to be a lot more people. There's going to be an influx of people, and I don't know if Loma Linda and Redlands can take it all in, but we'll have to see over time. So here we are at Loma Linda University. We're here at the site of the new hospital, Vision 2020. And as you can see, the workers are either leaving for the day or leaving for lunch. One or the other. But there's thousands of workers working on this project. I mean, look how massive the hospital's gonna be. It's almost twice the size of the old one. And I mean, they're doing a good job with the framework. They put the glass up on this side. I know it's kind of obscured because of the trees. I'm going to try to get a better view of it. But it's a beautiful hospital. Beautiful. And I think this is an overall positive for the community, for both Loma Linda and Redlands, but for the whole Inland Empire as a whole. So here's another view of the hospital. As you can see right there, you can kind of see the prism-like windows giving off kind of like a rainbow shine on them. I know the sun's not directly hitting it, but you can kind of see that it's like discolored, which will look really cool once it's finished. You can see that they're putting up the glass nice and easy. It looks really beautiful. Just look at the size difference. I mean, it's just incredible. Hopefully it'll be done by the beginning of 2020, but I'm not too sure about that. They still look like they have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of blocked areas because of the construction. They've cut off a couple streets. And then as far as parking, the parking structures that they're building up, which is a good idea. I mean, because you have limited space, you want to build up. So that's probably why this thing is so narrow and tall. But it's beautiful. It really is. It's quite beautiful. Looking forward to seeing the final product. So just to give you a perspective of the sheer size of this thing, I'm here in North Colton, and yeah, look how big that is. It's crazy to see just how big that structure is. You're going to be able to see it from all parts of the Inland Empire.